think I'll make a change of pace and ask Ben to start. Thank you, Ben. And we'll have roll call. Could the secretary please call roll?
Commissioner Agostini,
Present.
Commissioner Beal,
Present.
Commissioner Gray, Vice Chair Bryant,
Present.
and Chair Chanter.
Present.
And we have a quorum.
And we need a motion to excuse Commissioner Gray
I'll
today.
make a motion to excuse Commissioner Gray.
In a second,
I'll second.
all in favor?
1 second, I didn't catch that. Who made the motion?
I did.
Commissioner Agostini?
Okay, sorry about that. And the second?
Beal.
Commissioner Beal.
Commissioner Beal?
Okay, go ahead and vote, please. And motion carries 4-0.
Okay. And we'll have commissioner comments now, and we'll start to my left. Commissioner Agostini.
No, just welcome everyone. It's good to see staff and everyone back at the Planning Commission. It's been a little while, so welcome back.
Commissioner Beal?
Good to see everybody.
And Commissioner Murray?
Yes, it is good to be back after a little absence for a while. A few things, I've been riding around looking at some of the projects that have come before us. One of them was Clancy Lane, the 5-acre subdivision. And at the hearing, and I'd heard from some of the residents complaining about all the trash and weeds in front that has been, they got on it right away. It's all been cleared, and I've actually heard from 2 of the residents over there saying how nice it looks, so that's good. Second, I read an article, hopefully it's accurate, the IID has announced that they are going to start the new substation, I think across the freeway in Thousand Palms. Next year, I believe it's going to start. And to make that possible, the city of Rancho Mirage, I think, contributed, correct me if I'm wrong, over $2 million for that? $6 million. Oh my gosh. So I guess Councilman Downs must have paid some out of his own pocket to take that up. That was very generous of you, Councilman. And obviously, Palm Desert, I believe, and IID, they're all contributing. The import of that is it makes a lot of the land out in Section 30, including what I call the dog park land, where we have 3 affordable housing projects going to be going out there. So it makes a lot of that able to have utilities and get going, and especially the affordable housing. And speaking of the affordable housing, the first development of 230 some units between the dog park and the Home Depot area is well underway. The land, they're working on the land, clearing the land, grading and so on. Awesome to see that. And just, again, reminds how much the city has done to enable affordable housing well beyond what the state requirements, timing and everything else to do. I think we were one of the first to have our housing element approved of most of the cities in the state. And the city has been very generous in, the land and so on to make that possible. So it's awesome to see that going. And along with that, there are 3 other affordable housing projects that have come through the Planning Commission and approved by the City Council, 3 others. And that makes about 500 and just under 600 so far, which is over 50% of our entire 8-year housing element. So we're off to a great start. And then there's another one that's actually the Planning Department is working on but hasn't come through yet. So terrific news that's moving along. that's it.
All right. Thank you, Commissioner Bryant. And I'd just like to say that it's been a while since we've had a meeting, since early December, so it's great to be back. And I think I can speak on behalf of all the colleagues here that we consider this not only a civic duty, but something we enjoy doing, and we're glad we're here and to help the community. And not to forget the staff, even though we don't have these meetings on a regular basis every month necessarily, the staff is behind the scenes working very hard, and we appreciate that very much. And I know the citizens of our community do too. That's it. Okay, now we're going to move into approval of our minutes from December 11th, 2025. Do we have any corrections or comments? Any from the commissioners? All right. Hearing none, could I have a motion to approve?
I'll make the motion.
All right. and a
Second.
Second, great. All, please vote.
Motion carries 4-0.
Thank you. All right, our first action item is a review of the 2025 Planning Commission Annual Report, and this is for submittal to the City Council. And Ben, will you please have the staff report for us?
Yes, my pleasure. So good afternoon, Chair and members of the Planning Commission. Every year, all city commissions prepare an annual report summarizing yearly activities to the City Council. The report prepared for the Planning Commission covers calendar year 2025. In 2025, the Planning Commission held 10 meetings and considered and acted upon a total of 16 projects. Planning projects typically consist of multiple applications, and a total of 33 planning applications were reviewed by the Planning Commission in 2025 as part of those planning projects. Some highlights of the projects reviewed by the Planning Commission last year included the Global Wildlife Discovery Museum, Ritz-Carlton, Rancho Mirage Affordable Apartments, the Cotino Town Center Sign Program, and a zoning text amendment, which, among other items, streamlined the permitting process for wireless communication facilities. Staff is recommending that the Planning Commission recommend to the City Council to receive and file the 2025 Planning Commission report. That concludes staff's presentation, and I'm available to answer any questions. Thank you.
Would the city clerk please open comment?
Thank you. I did not receive any speaker cards on this item. Is there anyone in the audience who would like to speak regarding agenda item 4A? No speakers.
Okay, thank you. Any commissioners, starting to my left, do you have any comments?
It's just a reminder of all the successes we have throughout the year in the amount of time that we as commissioners put into reviewing the staff reports and packets because some of the packets can be quite extensive and time consuming. So, but it's just a great reminder to see, again, a lot of the success like the Wildlife Museum, Ritz-Carlton, and then also the one thing that stuck out was the increase in single family homes. Year over year, there was only 7 permits last year and 24 in 2025. So it's just encouraging to see and be a part of the growth in the city.
Well said, Commissioner Agostini. Commissioner Beal
No comments.
and Commissioner Bryant.
Thank you, Pamela. In the plan, it shows 16 planning projects, but that really doesn't state the amount of work that the planning department did. There are 17 other, I'm going to call it items that go along with that. And I think what many people don't realize that with each planning project, there are a whole bunch of other things that go with it. And using the Ritz-Carlton project or development up there as an example, yes, may have been one planning project, but that included 106 condominiums, a parking structure underground, meeting convention space, and a really nice outdoor venue and meeting outdoor, kind of a park-like setting. So all of those things required a massive amount of work and effort. So again, the actual report, the numbers, I don't think really say how much work the planning department is doing. And so again, we all congratulate them, and without the planning department, we wouldn't be much up here on the planning commission. So they go, so the planning commission goes. Thank you.
Well said, Commissioner Bryant, and I don't think I can add to that, so I'll just say, well done, City of Rancho Mirage. All right, we need to now have a motion to approve.
I'll motion to approve.
Thank you. Second?
I'll second.
All right, and please vote.
And motion carries 4-0.
Great. And we're going to move now into the public hearings. Item 5A, environmental assessment case number EA 25-0009, street name change case number STN 25-0001, and preliminary development plan case number PDP 25-0004, Linear North. Okay. Could the staff please give their report? And that's Joy.
Thank you, Chair Chanter, and good afternoon, Planning Commissioners. For your consideration today is a preliminary development plan and a street name change request for the Linear North project. The applicant is seeking approval for the construction of 9 semi-custom single-family dwellings and a street name change to Via Linea. The street name change will not affect existing addresses outside of the project boundaries. The project site is approximately 4.4 acres and is located on the north side of Ginger Rogers Road, east of Bob Hope Drive. It is surrounded by existing single-family dwellings. Linear North is proposed to be an extension of the original Linear project located opposite of Ginger Rogers Road with a similar tone and concept. So for a little bit of background, while the original 18-lot subdivision dates back to 2008, state extensions kept the map active until its recordation in 2018. The subdivision is separated by Ginger Rogers Road, and the two halves were sold to separate entities. The current property owner acquired and developed the south half around 2023, and a different entity completed the subdivision improvements for the north half in June 2024. The current property owner then acquired the north half last year and is proposing to construct an extension of Linear called Linear North. So here you can see the completed entry. All essential utilities, such as electric service, are confirmed and ready for service. This slide here shows the overall site plan, and the existing lot sizes range in size from approximately 15,900 to 22,200 square feet, and will have 7 new house plan concepts ranging from approximately 5,000 square feet to 6,300 square feet constructed on them. Lots 2 and 3 will have the same floor plan, but reversed and with different elevations. Lots 8 and 9 have the same floor plans, but have different elevations. Lots 6 through 8 are located on the west side of the tract and have detached guest houses. All the proposed plots are fully compliant with the city's development standards while maintaining the standard 25-foot front and rear setbacks and staying well within the 30% lot coverage limit. The exterior colors and materials palette is designed to create a cohesive yet varied residential streetscape by using a curated range of neutral tones, textured masonry elements, and non-repeating combinations between adjacent homes for visual interest and architectural unity. These exterior colors range from soft off-whites, taupes, and mid to dark beige and grays. The frames will be dark brown, and the roofing is a light off-white tone to complement the facades and to reduce the visual heaviness. While all of the homes select from the same curated palette, no 2 adjacent residences will share the same combination of exterior colors and materials. This approach ensures that there is visual variety along the street while reinforcing an overall unified streetscape. The proposed homes are all single-story, and with the maximum height being 17.5 feet from finished grade. The city development code allows for a maximum height of 20 feet. A few floor plans and elevations will be highlighted in the following slides. The floor plans consist of a large open living entertainment space focused on the indoor and outdoor connection, a large independent master suite, guest bedrooms in various layouts, and media and office spaces. Lot 1 has a total of 5,324 square feet proposed and is designed to take advantage of the mountain views to the south with a pool in the front yard area. There is a covered outdoor area in the rear. The maximum height is 16 feet from the top of the grade. Lots 2 and 3 have the same floor plan, with Lot 3 being reversed. This floor plan is the smallest of the 9 homes at a total of 5,001 square feet, including the 3-car garage. The main private outdoor area is in the front, and the house has a maximum height of 16.5 feet from top of grade. Lot 5 is located at the end of the cul-de-sac and features a 3-car side loading garage. The house is on the larger side at a total of 6,017.5 square feet. The main private outdoor area is also in the front and with covered private outdoor areas in the rear. The maximum height of this home is 17.5 feet from top of grade. Lot 9 is located at the entry of the subdivision and adjacent to the landscape retention basin that fronts Ginger Rogers Road. The house concept features a 12-foot tall architectural wall that is integrated into the house design and screens the private outdoor area. The maximum height of this home is 14.5 feet from top of grade. The heights of the homes on the westerly lots adjacent to the Echo development are a maximum of 14.5 feet. Detached guest houses have been proposed for the 4 westerly lots. These are designed to be architecturally consistent with the main residence and will not exceed 12 feet from grade. So as a part of this submittal, front yard typical landscaping is provided. This landscaping carries a lineal architectural theme forward, utilizing drought-tolerant plantings like mulga, olive, and palo verde trees. Each palette will have alternate selection to choose from for visual diversity. This lot 3 typical will apply to lots 1 through 5 and feature the mulga and olive trees along with various drought-tolerant accents. The lot 7 typical applies to lots 6 and 7 and features mulga trees, desert museum, palo verde, and Mexican fan palms. Lot 8 typical applies to lots 8 and 9 and features tipu and weeping bottle-bush trees, Mexican fan palms, and accent plantings of varying textures and colors. The project's been reviewed for compliance with the California Environmental Quality Act. A mitigated negative declaration was adopted for the tentative tract map and a previously approved preliminary development plan in 2008. The tentative map expiration date was automatically extended by the state. However, the preliminary development plan approval expired. This project remains consistent with the previously adopted MND. The changes proposed today, such as the updated architecture and landscaping, are minor technical revisions that do not trigger any new environmental impacts. Moreover, the street name change is exempt from CEQA under the common sense exemption, and therefore no further environmental review is required. As a part of the project review, staff routed the project for comments to city departments and responsible agencies, and any applicable comments received have been incorporated into the conditions of approval. All agencies are expected to provide service to the project. In addition, staff received 1 email today regarding the request. Those comments were distributed to the Planning Commission prior to the meeting. Staff recommends that the Planning Commission approve the listed actions on this slide. This concludes staff presentation, and I would be happy to address any questions the commissioners may have. I believe the applicants are also here and available for questions as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Joy. Would the city clerk please open for public comment?
Thank you. I did not receive any speaker cards on this item. Is there anyone in the audience who would like to provide public testimony on this public hearing item? No speakers.
Thank you. We'll close public comment. And now I'll ask each commissioner to make any questions or comments at this time, starting with Commissioner Agostini.
My only comment is, reviewing everything it seemed obviously to make sense. Oh, excuse me. Silly cold I had. Changing the street name from to match the adjacent project that was south and now north. So everything aligns. The project looks beautiful. It's a really nice. I'm very familiar with the area. I live close by, so I've seen a lot of development. And it's good to see that continue. So I don't have any really negative comments about the project.
Thank you. Commissioner Beal
I have no comments.
and Commissioner Bryant.
Yes, Joy, the lots are 15,000 square foot minimum. The code now is 18,000 square feet. So did this project have the absolute legal right to have 15,000 square foot lots?
Yes, they do. The lots, or the tract map was approved prior to the change in minimum lot size around in 2014.
Okay. To the west of there, the project, the 5-acre project that came through us on the corner of Landy Lane and Ginger Rogers, what are the lot size? Do you know what the lot sizes of those are?
I believe they were if you're talking about the tentative tract map that came before you guys last year, those minimum lot size was 16,000 square feet.
Sorry, 16?
16,000 square feet minimum.
So in the future, in that area, Section 30 out there, a new project comes before the planning department, their minimum lot size will be 18,000 square feet unless they, I guess, have a good reason for a variance?
Yes,
Okay. But generally, though, they'll be 18,000 square feet.
that's correct. The current minimum lot size in that zoning district is 18,000 square feet.
Okay. Did you receive any comments from the neighbors, specifically that 5-acre estate immediately on the east side of this development? Did you receive any comments?
No comments were received.
Okay. My last question, do these lots have a legal right to have an ADU? I know none are proposed or planned, but do they have a legal right from the state to put an ADU on one of these lots?
Yes, they do.
So, and that minimum setback now is, what is it, 4 feet?
The state ADU law states that the minimum setback is 4 feet from the side and rear.
Okay. And so if somebody in the future, after these houses were up, applied for an ADU, as long as they met the other requirements, then the city would have to approve it?
That's correct, if they meet all requirements.
Okay, all right. Okay, those are my questions. Thank you.
Excellent questions. Thank you. Thank you, Commissioner Bryant. I will just add that since the city staff recommended this, and it looks very attractive, and I am familiar with it also, since I do live in the area, I'm glad that they're going to be moving forward, hopefully. Now, could we have a motion for this item?
I gotta use my glasses. I'd like to make a motion that the Planning Commission recommend the City Council find that the preliminary development plan case number PDP 25-0004 is within the scope of the previously adopted mitigated negative declaration pursuant to the California Environmental Quality Act, CEQA, Guidelines Section 15162. Find that the street name change case number STN 25-0001 is exempt pursuant to CEQA Guidelines Section 15061, B, parentheses, B3, and authorize the filing of a notice of determination, and approve street name change case number STN 25-0001 to change the private street name from Bella Via Court North to Via Linea based on the content and findings in the staff report, and approve, and number 3, approve preliminary development case number PDP 25-0004 subject to the conditions of approval and based on the content and findings in the staff report.
And a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. Please vote.
Motion carries 4-0.
Thank you. Well done. All right, now we're moving to item 6. This is the non-agenda public comment time. It's an opportunity for the public to speak on issues that are not on the agenda for a maximum of 3 minutes per speaker. Do we have any speakers?
I did not receive any speaker cards. Is there anyone in the audience who would like to speak on something that is not on today's agenda? No speakers.
All right. In that case, we will adjourn the meeting. Thank you all.